take whatever preconceived notions you may have about Land Rover and get ready to have them shattered. Because the all-new Evoque gives the brand an exciting new flavor from which to choose.
It doesn't look like a Range Rover, it doesn't drive like a Range Rover, and it certainly doesn't drink gas like one either. But the all-new 2012 Evoque isn't concerned with what was, but rather with what will be. The Evoque smashes the traditional Range Rover mold by bringing a modern-day crossover to the British SUV brand. The model that was given to me for the week is an Evoque Coupe Dynamic, a sports-oriented take on a vehicle Range Rover says can be subjected to the same punishment and grueling terrain as their larger models. That's an assertion I wasn't able to corroborate, as my tester came dressed for the track in Michelin Latitude Sport tires, a street sport truck summer tire not intended to be driven through snow and ice. So I'll save the off-roading and terrain response playing for another time. When you first see the Evoque, it looks as if it's escaped from the auto show, a production vehicle with concept car allure. It's sexy, dynamic, futuristic, all the things we love about cars. Which is why seeing the Land Rover badge on it makes it all the more surprising. I haven't driven a vehicle in quite some time that elicited as many reactions as the Evoque, and they were all positive. You can get the four-door model and have a beautiful machine, but man, the Coupe is even that much more stunning. It takes a while to get past the oohs and ahs after stepping inside, with this stem-to-stern glass roof providing the feeling of riding in an open-air car. The interior is almost as concept-like as the body, with bold designs and unique-looking materials. There's a noticeable Jaguar influence too. My Coupe opts for the rear bucket seats, which can be used by kids and adults alike. The rear seat entertainment system is right out of the Jaguar XJ, including this cool remote control with a rechargeable docking station. Once you've settled in, it's time to drive. And again, the Evoque surprises and impresses. The high-tech 2-liter 4-cylinder turbo is the best of its kind. Refined, powerful, and fuel-efficient, it energizes the Evoque in a fun-to-drive manner and works in concert with the 6-speed auto to optimally utilize its 251 pound-feet of torque and 240 horsepower. A 0 to 60 time of 7.1 seconds illustrates its eagerness. Though premium gas is required, at least you'll fill up less often at 18 mpg city, 28 highway. At 3,900 pounds, it's not going to win the biggest loser, but that's lightweight for a Range Rover, and a host of weight-saving measures lends the Evoque its nimbleness. Push button over to dynamic mode, and the Evoque goes red, literally, and configures the dampers, transmission, and Haldex full-time all-wheel drive system for controlled sportiness. Because the Evoque is car and true SUV all rolled into one, it isn't a heroic handling performer, even in dynamic form. But the level of agility that is here is exciting and rewarding, with excellent steering feel and beefed-up brakes. The body is tight, and the ride quality is family-friendly, a real delight to drive for everyday duties. An Evoque Coupe Dynamic starts at $52,895, and mine has every available option, including these 20-inch wheels, adaptive dynamics including the dynamic mode, climate comfort package, rear seat entertainment, and SAT and HD radio, for an as-tested price of $61,820. That's not inexpensive for a small two-door crossover with limited cargo room, not to mention the serious cost of an extra set of tires in order to really use the off-road features. But the Evoque is a breath of fresh air in a number of ways and delivers unparalleled style in the segment. For Drive Time on Yahoo Autos, I'm Steve Hammis.